Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss the fifth supplementary, a day in 2889 of an American journalist. This is written by Jules Verne. Jules Verne was born in 1828 and passed away on 1905. Was a French poet, playwright and novelist, but he earned his place on his list of the great writers because of a futuristic adventurous novel. So most of his novels are depend on futuristic adventurous novel. He will write the novel based on some predictions. Okay, he has been called as a father of science fiction and has an incalculable influence on the development of science fictional writing. So the way he writes, that always depends on the advanced technology, the science fictions. More interesting perhaps in his place as a prophet or the predictor of technology, which wasn't to be invited until long after his death. So the theme based on his stories, it depends that he already I had told you we have a prediction of technology. So after his death also for past long, not at even today, the thing which he had described in his age in 80s, it was not invited till now. So he have that much sense. Okay. He put a man on the moon, including its launch for the Florida launch pad to its splashdown in the Pacific. In 1863, he predicted the internet. In 1863 itself, he had predicted internet. But now in the 90s only, we are using the internet. So you have to imagine how long, what the sense they have of the future technological development. That is the main thing. Okay. So in 20th century, Paris in 20th century. This story is based on how the Paris city in the 20th century. That is the main thing. Okay. Then he had used so many modern technologies like landscraper, televisions, train, computer, and cultural preoccupied with internet. So today we are using all these things, but he had imagined in the year of 1863. At the year of 1863 itself, he have a advanced technological that is, he have a power of thinking the advanced technology. Most of his science fiction depends on adventures. Okay. Next, let us see what he had described in this supplementary. So the first thing, before going to the topic, we have to imagine that we are in the day of 2889. Okay, now we are in the 2000. So you have to have an imagination. We are there for 800 years after. Okay, that is a thing we have to imagine. So this is a story speaks about the people of 29th century who live in the fairy land. How he had described the land, that is a fairy land. All the fairies are there, the imaginary land. So here he had explained about how it is marvelous and how it is different from the present situation. Okay, let us see what he had said in this supplementary. The year is 2889. What is the year? 2889 and the date 25th July. The date is 25th July, the year of 2889. Okay, 2889. And the place is the office block in the managing editor of the Earth Herald. So he is a man who is working as a managing editor of the newspaper Earth Earth Herald. Okay, so it's the world largest newspaper. In this futuristic story written in 1889, when he had written 1000 years before, 1889. Now 2000 and the story, what is the day he had mentioned? 2889. He had thought us beyond futuristic thought us. He is thinking for 1000 years before. Okay, after 1000 years, what will happen? Okay, let us see. So now he describes about how we visualize the world 1000 years ago later, the world of technological advancement where the newspaper was not printed but spoken. So in 1889, there is a newspaper that is printed. Now we have a speaking news channels also, that is a news channels which we are listening, news. Okay, news channels are there, no? The television, they are telecasting all the news, they are speaking. So in that year 1889 itself he is imagining. So we are little bit advanced. Okay, now read the following extract from the Glim of the Future World. So that morning the story begins. That morning Francis Bennett awoke in rather bad temper. Francis Bennett, the name of the author is Francis Bennett. Okay. So he woke up in the bad temper. It means his mood is not good on that morning. This was the 8th day since his wife had been in the France, and he was feeling a little lonely. As soon as he awake, Francis Bennett switched on his telephone. It means telephoto. Okay, telephoto. It means it is a blending of the word phone, telegram and photo. So telephoto. It means it is a combination of the word phone, television, telegram and photo. I said. So through the phone we can hear the voice, and through the tele we can connect the people, and the photo, by seeing the image of the people we can communicate. That's today's advancement, that is a video call. Okay, so this is the thing he had imagined at the year of 1889. So you have to imagine what sense he has. Okay, so this was the 8th day of since his wife. Why he was in the bad temper, bad mood? Because he was alone. His wife went to the France 8 days before. So he was alone. That's why he was in the bad temper. As soon as woke up, Francis Bennett switched on his telephone, whose wires led to the home he owns in the Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées is nothing. It is a. I will explain you what is Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées is a place which is situated in the Paris. Okay, it is the most prestigious city. Okay, so the place is situated in the Paris. So this is the telephoto. It is a communicable device which is connected to the place where he is living. Okay, the telephone completely by the telephoto. It's another time conquest. Though the transmission of speaking by the electric current was already very old, it was only since yesterday that vision could also be transmitted. A valuable discovery. The Francis Bennett was no more the only one to be Blizzard's inventor when, in spite of the enormous distance between them, he saw his wife appear in the telephotic mirror. Francis, dear Francis. Okay, so you have to think. He had explained the telephone is a thing which we can hear the voice, the sound is transmitted. So that is a very old fashioned. He is doing. Now also it is old fashioned, but it is in the year of 1889. You have to think about his imagination power. That is very old fashioned. because the last yesterday only they had discovered this method. In that theme he had explained that last yesterday only they had discovered this way of communication. That way of communication is very new to them at the year of 1889. This is a story which is explained. This is happening at 25th July 2889, but we are in advance. If we talk about 2889, it will be more advanced than what we are today. Okay, so 800 years ago means nearly 900 years. Then it may be that 9 or 10, 29th century, it means 9 centuries ago, there may be more advancement than what he was talking in this lesson. Okay, so see, from that facility he is seeing his wife, and what she had replied, she is calling Francis, dear Francis. By hearing the voice, his mood he become happy. See, his name spoken by that sweet voice gave the happier turn to Francis Bennett mood. So now the mood was entirely changed, because already we had explained at the beginning of the lesson, he was alone because his wife went to Paris 8 days before. So this is now by using the technology, that is phono telephoto, by using this technology he is speaking through his wife. She is in Champs-Élysées, that is a famous place in the Paris. So he is talking there, and that is a technology that they had found that while writing this, the day, on that day he had said on 25th July 2889, that particular day he said that is discovered the thing just yesterday, the day before they had discovered. Okay. He saw his wife appeared in the telephonic mirror. So that is a mirror. She is appearing on that. It may be little advancement like overhead projector. Today we are talking through the phone, very small screen. It might be a large screen appearance we can see. Okay, see. So Francis, dear Francis, his name, that sweet voice had changed the mood of the Bennett. Now Bennett is very happy by hearing the voice of his wife. He quickly jumped out of the bed and went into the mechanized dressing room 2 minutes later, without needing the help of the valet. Valet means the person who help in dressing or anything in general meaning. But in if you go for some 5-star hotels and all, there may be some persons, they will stand at the gate and they will receive us and they will help us in the parking of car and all. We no need to go to the parking and we had to park the car. So if we stand in the gate, the entrance itself, they will park our car and they will bring back our car also. That person also we will call them as a valet. Here the person who helps them for dressing and all, that is a valet. So what happened, by hearing the sweet voice of his wife, his mood was changed and he woke up from the bed. It means he jumped out of his bed. It means not jumping, he is getting up very quickly, coming out from the bed very quickly, and he went into the mechanized dressing room, which means it's a mechanical made dressing room. Okay, so we no need to dress. If we will stand there, they will dress, the machine will dress us like robotic. Okay, let us see. 2 minutes later, without needing the help of the valet, the machine deposited. So the valet had not came, simply the machine had did all the thing, like washed him, shaved him, showed. S-I-O-D, showed means it is a past tense of shoe. There they had used the word shoe. It is not a noun. In some case they will use as a verb, because wearing shoe, okay, that is a showed. They had used the word showed. Okay, that is a wearing of shoes, the past tense of shoe. Okay, that is a past tense of shoe. They had used this term as a verb. Okay, and showed, dressed and buttoned from top to toe, and on the threshold of his office, the day's work was going to begin. So now the machine had made him to wash and shaved and showed, dressed, everything he was get ready. Okay, his dressing was over by the machine because it is a time that he has to go to the office. Okay, so Francis Bennett went into the reporter room. His 1,500 reporters placed before an equal number of telephones were passing on to the subscriber the news which had come in during the night from the four quarters of the earth. In addition to his telephone, each reporter has in front of him a series of the commutators which allow him to get into the communication with this or that telephonic line. So after getting ready for the office, he went to the reporter room. There are 1500 means 1500. Okay, 1500 people are waiting. The reporters are waiting for him. He is getting the message from four quarter means Nala Pakama. That is a four side, all the side, east, west, north, south. So all throughout each corner of the earth, he is getting the information, and the people are ready waiting for the subscribing the news to the people. So he was such a busy person. He went there and so many of them are waiting for him. Okay, thus the subscriber has not only the story but the sight of these events also. So they are not only have to narrate the story. This you can easily imagine. If they in the TV, in the television, if you see the news channel, what happened while reading the news itself, at the side they will show the image. So by seeing that, we can understand better what had happened to that particular place or person, anything. Okay, so that is for the better understanding, like what we are seeing in today television, news television. That is the thing here is explained here. They are not only telling the story, in the same way they are presenting the events also. Okay, Francis Bennett questioned one of the 10 astronomical reporter, a service which was growing because of the recent discovery of the stellar world. Stellar world means stella. It means the stella. It's a if you say stella means it's a star. Stella is a word we will use to. Stella means star. Stellar world, it means the world, the star world. Okay, the galaxy we can say. So he is asking if there is any recent update from the galaxy. Well, Cash, what do you got? One of that said yes. So the photo telegram from Mercury, Venus and the Mars cell. So they have received the information from Mercury, Venus, Mars. So today we are in some cases the NASA or some research center, they are publishing some news regarding the planets. What are the things is happening in the planet apart from the Earth. The same way there is a news they got from the Mercury, Venus and the Mars. Okay. So the photo telegram means they have the image message related to image. Simply they will receive the image, and from that image they will say something, that is a hole in that planet or something. They will explain according to the image which they got. That is a photo telegram. Okay. Totally we had now at present there is no telegram. Telegram is nothing. It is a message which we used to get, okay, from the far. If somebody is far away, for any emergency they will send the telegram. Telegram means a short message that is used to communicate some important message or something. Okay, that is the information they will send through telegram. That telegram they had passed 3 years before. They had stopped because no one is using. Now we are using the mail. Even from the mail advance we are using the WhatsApp message. So that is the message. The written message which help, that is the written information or the text message which is help us to communicate. Okay, that is any emergency we can communicate. Not only emergency, for anything we can use. Now there is no usage of using the telegram. This is a photo telegram. Photo telegram means the image, by seeing the image itself we will get the information. Okay. So interesting. And Jupiter. Now Bennett is asking, he had get the information from the Mars, Venus and Mercury. But we had not yet get any, he is inquiring, further he is inquiring whether he got any information from the Jupiter. Okay, you know, I hope you know all the planets around us. So Mercury is the nearest planet to the Sun, and Venus and Mars. There is a possibilities that the people are searching. There is a possibilities to human being to lead a life or not. Okay. Nothing so far, we haven't been able to understand the signal of the Jovians makes. So, Jovian, it's a term which used here. The person, those who are living in the Jupiter, they are called Jovian. Okay, the person, those who are living in the Jupiter, they are called Jovian. So, Jovian is a word we will use for the person, those who live in the Jupiter. That is a Jovian. Okay. So, we are not able to understand the signal that the Jovian makes. Perhaps ours hasn't reached them. So, there is a doubt between the reporters whether we are not getting the proper signal, or the message which is sent by us is not reaching them. That is the main thing they are. Aren't you getting some result from the moon at any rate? Then Bennett, further he is asking whether he is getting any information from the moon. Not yet, Mr. Bennett. So they had replied, there is no information from the moon. Well, this time you can't blame the optical signs. Optical signs means optic means that is a transmission of light. If you study about something, the transmission of light, that is a optical signs. The moon is 600 times nearer than the Mars. So the moon is very nearer than the Mars. And yet your corresponding service is in irregular operations with the Mars. It cannot be telescope we need. So the moon is little near than the Mars. We are getting the message from the Mars. And what is the problem of getting the message from the moon? Because moon is very closer to the earth. So that he is telling the and yet our corresponding service is in regular operation with the Mars. They are getting the information regularly. Corresponding means the communication. They are the communication between the Mars and the Earth. So they are getting the communication. They are getting the information from the Mars regularly. Then why can't moon? It cannot be telescope we need. So we no need to telescope. No, it is the inhabitants. Corley replied. Corley is a journalist. He is there. He had replied that is inhabitant. Inhabitant means the people, the place. No, it is inhabitant. Inhabitant means there won't, no people is there. That inhabitant means the people, if you go there and settle there in some place, that is habitant. Inhabitant means no human beings are there. Then how you dare tell me what that the moon is uninhabited? So he is asking, how dare you can say? In the you can say the moon is inhabited. On the face it turned towards us at any rate, Mr. Bennett, you know whether on the other side. So the facing side of the moon, it have two sides. One is here, another. If we have a ball, one side is facing us and the other side is opposite to us. But that's why we are getting the day and night. Do you know how we are getting? Because of the rotation of the sun. It is rotating. Okay. So we are getting due to the rotation of the Earth, we are getting the day and night. If we rotate, if we revolve around the sun, there is a climatic changes. You might have studied in your science classes. I hope you know that why we are occurring day and night and why we are occurring the seasonal changes. That is the reason. So, in the one side of the moon, that is no peoples are there. If you see the other side, then we can come to know what is there in the moon, whether the people are living or not. So, here there is a story which is a imaginary story that is written. This story is written in the year 1889. This is a day which is, this is the imagination of the author. He is explaining the day which is on 25th July 2889. The incident is happening. Okay. So it is a story about the managing editor of the newspaper, the Earth Herald. He is Francis Bennett. Okay. So the morning at 25th July 2889. 9, while waking up he was bad mood because his wife is not there for the 8 days, past 8 days. She went to the Paris. He was alone. So using the technology of the phono-telephoto, using this technology he is communicating with his wife. She is there in the Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées is a city which is situated in the Paris, and because after hearing her voice and seeing her image through the phono-telephoto, there is a mirror. From that he had heard the voice of her, that she had said, Francis, dear Francis. By hearing the sweet voice, his mood was changed and he went into the mechanized dressing room. There he was, the machine dressed him without the help of the valet. Valet is a person who helped him to change his dress. So without the help of the valet, the machine had dressed him, showered him and shoed everything, that buttoned everything, and after that he went to the office. There 1500 people are waiting for him, for the reporters. Then he is inquiring what are the report he got. Then they are discussing about he inquired whether there is any information from the Jupiter and the Jovian. There is no reply. Then he is asking about the moon. They had received the information from the Mars, Venus and the Earth, but they had not received any information from the Jupiter, because there is a doubt that the communication which is sent by us is not communicable to them. So there is a discussion is going on. Then he is asking any information from the moon. Then he said, because there is no information from the moon, so moon is more closer than the Mars. Even they are getting the message from the Mars, why can't they can get the message from the moon? There is a discussion going on. So he said the moon might be inhabited. So the one side of the moon is inhabited. Then they have to check whether there is some people are living in the another side. So from here we are stopping the lesson. The next we will continue in the next class. Okay, I hope you had understand. Please kindly go through the video and read the lessons which is given in a text. Then you can understand very easily. Okay, it will be very useful and very interesting. You just read it. Okay, I hope you will read. Thank you, my dear students. We will discuss the remaining part in the next class.